Today is Monday the 11th of January 2021 and a little project, sheep project at Glastonbury here, which we are putting together. My wife works in the civil service as well, and there's an awful lot of the girls that are from a town background, and they keep asking, you know, what's this with sheep, what's that, what's the other, why is this? So this is a little story of the season of, or a season or a year of rearing a lamb from a lamb till it gets to full-grown sheep. So it's a bit basic if you're a farmer and you're listening to this. It's a rather basic, but it gives people an idea of what's entailed in sheep farming. And I'm entitling it Sheep Farming on a Shoestring. So the flock here is about 130 this year. Due to Brexit, we have cut back on our numbers. We weren't sure what was going to be happening, if you could sell your lambs or what. So we've cut back to about 130. 100 of those are mature sheep which have lamb before, and about 30 of those are ewe lambs which have not carried a lamb before. So I have a few, the sheep are all housed here, as you can see behind me, and they put their head out through that barrier and they're eating their silage. This is silage. It's basically dried grass. In the summertime you will cut your grass and let it wilt or sit for 2 days till the juices go out of it, or a day and a half, depending on how much sunshine you're getting on it and how much it dries out. So that is what we're eating here. That's what's going on. So that's their silage, and they will be getting fed meal and stuff a little later on. They have been scanned, pregnancy scanned, to see how many lambs they're carrying as well. And that will be on another post. But today we are going down. There's a few young ewe lambs which were born last March, and they need a fluke dose. Fluke worm, this little worm when it's mature can be that size, a flat, it's not like a worm, it's a flat kind of body on it. But you can look it up on the internet. And it works in a 12-week cycle. The eggs are in the grass in the field, and the sheep eats those. It goes into the digestive system, and then the eggs of that fluke are pooped out onto the grass, and they form a little blister on the grass. And when the sheep eats that, the next sheep that comes along and grazes that, that's the cycle life of the fluke. But the fluke can damage the liver and kill your sheep. They just drop dead if you don't keep check on it. So today there was a few lambs which have been out wintered. They haven't been in the house like these ones, and they're eating damp grass. Damp conditions, very wet conditions, will increase the breeding of your liver fluke. So we're going down to dose those today, and there's only 10 I think down there. We're going to dose them with the fluke dose to kill the fluke, and we'll also be getting a mineral drench as well, which is a pick-me-up kind of thing which you would buy in the chemist for yourself, full of vitamins and minerals. So they'll get that as well. So that's where we're heading now. That's today's one of the chores for today.
Lying in bed, my wife, she said, I'd love to hear the patter of tiny feet. To my surprise, as I looked in her eyes, she said, I'm gonna buy some sheep. Sheep? I said. Sheep, she said, gonna buy some sheep. Well, the very next day, we were on our way to Ballymena Mart. Well, there's a nice wee pen, she said, when 9 or 10. Sure, that would be a real good start. So I slipped in through the gate to evaluate that pen.
So we've got them captured inside the horse box here now, and we're going to dose them with our fluke drench. Barbara has it adjusted, or with our mineral drench, which is your minerals, vitamins, about 15cc they get. Just in the side of their mouth there's a little applicator gun here which Barbara has in her hand, and that will be them done. We'll put a little purple mark on their head, then we'll know we're not going to dose them twice. So, and then we'll change over to the fluke drench, which is to kill the fluke worm. So this is us. This is our little syringe, and we have it set for about 15 mil. And this is the mineral drench which they get to boost everything. So you just put their hand below its chin, thumb on its mouth, and the little thing goes in and inject it down. That's it. Then I'd put a little purple mark on his head so that I don't be doing it twice. So we're just going across here now to pick up a few meal troughs which have been left in the field. So they're needed up in the farmyard to feed the rest of the flock. Here we girls. Want to see you. And very nice little lambs. So that's us ready for up the road again.
Lying in bed, my wife, she said, I'm